2006, an IPT 8-ball tournament. Won him considerable amount of money there. 38 titles, which include WPA World 9-ball titles, 14 1 titles. He is also a 2021 BCA Billiard Hall of Fame member. And with a good break, but a bad roll there, not to get a shot on the 1.
Yeah, possibly on the left side of it. The cue ball's running into the 4. Could try to avoid the 4. There is room between the 4 and the rail. Even if you catch the top side of it, you still have a chance to get the cue ball going up table. Not bad. Good escape from a tough spot. Amoroto has the side rail here. See if he looks to play something more aggressive. During the pandemic, there were some challenges going around, playing the 10-ball ghost, different little challenges that players competed in. And Amoroto at one point, I don't know the exact number, but I think it was somewhere 33 out of 35. Say he won 33-2 against the 10-ball ghost. Can you imagine that, George? If you give him ball in hand, he's going to run out over 95% of the time. It might have even been perfect. Like, it was something really crazy. Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. I used to practice that way, playing the 10-ball ghost. And those results are just stunning.
If you beat it in a race, if you beat it in a race, like even 7-6, that's over 700 play. Talking like
sure,
even somewhere in 25 and 10 is super impressive. But what he did that day, and I'm sure he can do overall, just really deadly with open tables and good starts.
Well, Thorsten at the table now. It looks like that slides right in. Nice slice there, and he's on the 4, on his way to the 5. Thorsten, a 46-year-old pool player. Still looking in good shape. Looks like he's been working out quite a bit. Looks in shape.
Yeah, he's always treated himself like an athlete. He's teaching out of Amsterdam Billiards in New York now. Slightly too much angle to hold, but he can come 2 rails back towards the 8 here.
I've seen some of his results of late, and he seems to be playing. He seems to have picked up his pace of play from the last few years that I've gotten to know him and watch him. He's looking really good, playing well.
I don't remember how he played when he was real young. Go ahead.
You don't remember how he played when he was real young?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember if he was faster, but I know he went through a period.
Breaking in game number 2.
Got 2 balls.
Tough opening on this 1 ball.
Yeah, thin one. Gonna have to be judged well. Position can play across 2 long rails here. Came up out of a shot a little bit there, but might have known he undercut it early on. Chance to see Amoroto in open table play here.
Yeah, Thorsten is quite the student of the game. Always fine-tuning. Looking back, looking at his mistakes, looking at what he can do better. Impressive passion for the game.
Yeah, I noticed he had a big reflective post after the U.S. Open this year. And at the end of it, I think the gist of it was that I still love the game and I'm still going to play. He's got time left.
Oh, plenty. His World Cup of pool partner, Ralph Souquet, is still playing at the age of, I think, 56. He's 10 years older than Thorsten and still enjoying the game. And, again, having a resurgence in his game. He's had some great finishes the last couple of tournaments he's played in. But this 23-year-old sharpshooter from the Philippines is going to be a handful for Thorsten. He defeated Christopher Devis from Peru, lost to Nayuki Oi, and finds himself in this loser round 2. Winner of this goes into the loser qualification to qualify for the final 32.
Yeah, Amoroto's a little quicker on the stroke than I remembered. A lot of new school Filipinos are hitting the ball like this. The advantage is they can keep their backstroke a little shorter. Tough to time the ball properly, but they find a way to do it.
In the world, according to Fargo. Be interesting to know what's going through his mind.
Yeah, doesn't have a World 10 Ball Championship to his credit, so he'll be pushing hard to do whatever he can to keep going in this tournament.
Yeah, he's finished, I believe he's finished decently in these tournaments, but yet to achieve a semifinalist or runner-up. We have 7 of the 8 champions in this tournament, past champions, beginning from 2008 to 2015. This championship was held in the Philippines. From 2019, revived by Predator, it's been held in the U.S., and this is the first time here in Vietnam that it's held off of U.S. soil. Reigning champion is Carlo Beato, who was also a runner-up in 2015.
Tough opener there for Homan. Lost the targeting on the 1 a little bit. Got lucky with the result. Looks like Amoroto has the thinnest left edge here. Going to try to line the 1 up with the 8. Not bad, but he's left the right edge for Homan. 2, 3, 6 are forming a pretty big wall down the right middle side of the table. Good shot. Took away the short rail, took away the left long rail, I think. Swerve out of that one. Good control on the hit. Chance for Homan here. Good opener. Looks like the 3 just passes the 10. Just minimize the cue ball movement for a few shots here. Six doesn't pass the 10 into the bottom right. Just looking to get an angle on the 5 where he can get back over to the right side of the table. He looks in stroke, George. I mean, was an easier-ish rack. Looks like he's playing with good pace and confidence.
He sure is. I've just seen some of his results from past tournaments, and some of the players he's defeated were players that he hadn't been defeating in maybe what you might want to call a little bit of a slump in the past few years. I even hesitate to call it that. Just not playing to the top of his capabilities, and he looks more informed now. Much more informed. I think has to do with the way he's been working on his game. I mean, his physical appearance shows that he's been working out. His pace around the table is great, and his confidence seems very sharp.
Year it was around 2007. That was huge prize money at that time. It was the equivalent of winning 10 major tournaments. He won it in one tournament.
I think it was $250,000.
There was, yeah, his was 350, I think. The one effort and one was 500,000. Chance here for Amoroto. Every ball has a pocket. 3 ball can be shot in either bottom right or bottom left. Main thing here is holding the cue ball. Knows it, so a bit of more pre-shot preparation here.
You're right. He defeated Marlon Manolo from the Philippines to win the $350,000 in 2006.
Cue ball's going the wrong way here. Underdrawn. Still going to play it in the corner. Likely looking for a path 3 rails around between the 6, 8, and 3 rails around towards the 5. Just got it down. Hit it a little thick, so came up a little short on the overall speed. In a better spot than he was last shot, though.
He's going to have to run into the 7 here.
Yeah, I don't think he can get through the long rail. It's close, George. He might be able to just miss it on the inside of it. See how he's queuing here? If he's queuing draw, he's definitely going into them.
He's going dead center. I think he can go by it. He can.
Yeah, just have to
You were right,
slightest
Eric.
bit of room. See if he's
Not
brave
much
enough to take
tournament
the
play
eight
from
side.
Oops. Go ahead, Eric.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I'm just going to say not much tournament play available for him. He third this year. He was third in the Indonesian Men's Open and made the quarterfinals of the Hanoi Open. But that's all the tournament play I could find on AZ Billiards for him. Torsten coming through here. Missed ball, and up he comes for another game.
Yeah, he has the most experience in money games in the Philippines, typical of most Filipino players before they start on the international scene. He's had a lot of success over in the Philippines, winning there's kind of some non-sanctioned tournaments over there. Regarded as one of the best players.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of comments here and there that he's top 3, right behind Beato, Chua, Livan. Going on at the same time. Days of pool here in Vietnam, and game number 5.
Nothing on the break for Thorsten. Thin one to the left side if Amoroto wants. He'll have to control the cue ball, so look for him to possibly play safe behind the 3 here. Same time he could open up the 6-9. And the 8 is okay too. Might have lost it to the right of the 8 here. At worst, Thorsten has a rail first here. Gonna go for the aggressive jump. Taking a shot at the win here.
Oh, what a shot.
George. Is it past the 8 in the side? Kyle's looking up a little closer. He knows if the 2 does pass the 8, Thorsten has a chance to get out here. I don't think it does. But it looks like he is shooting direct at it. Yeah, he was okay there. So a chance for Homan to take down the first set now.
Will he play
Punched out
the
of the angle
5-6
nicely.
combo?
I think he'll be forced to because of the angle he has on the 4. He was looking for ways to get over to the left side of the table. I don't think it can happen here unless he banks it. Might even come all the way underneath it and shoot the 5 in the same pocket. Yeah. Not quite. He'll have a high percentage safe.
Yeah.
There is a pocket for the bank.
He tried to get to the short side of that 5 ball. Oh, it
he's just
slipped
lost
away.
it.
Yeah, but there's no pocket for the 5 on that side. And there's no early 10s in WPA 10 ball.
Shot there from Amoroto. Threading the needle between the 7-10, and he's got him pretty good here.
Well, look for Thorsten with a straightforward kick here. I don't think there's anything in the way. If he makes it, he'll have position on the 6.
He's left it. Don't believe the 7 passes the 10. Perfect starting position for Amoroto to decide what kind of angle he wants on the 6, and he knows he needs one coming up table. Looks like it only goes in the top right corner. Gonna have to get a bump here. Not quite, but a decent on the combo. 7's going to hold near the 10. Cue ball's not going to move very far. Nicely played, a little straight, but he'll find a way to make some angle. 7 could be cheated. Close contest as we expected. Slightly off in position from Homan from the 4 to the 5. Really got him better behind the 9 once he was a little out of position on the 5 as well. But just slight mistakes from both players making the difference here.
Fortunski, Joshua Filler.
Feder Gorse making an early exit, not winning a round.
Yeah.
Same for John Mora. Big power from Amoroto. Stepping back from the angle, seeing if he's left the 1. It's close. Looks like he has it. Gonna have to be good speed to control back for the 2 in the side. Could play the 2 in the bottom right if he doesn't want to mess with the 7. There's the speed here. Straight in will be good. Perfect angle. Chance for Homan now. Ideally wants to get an angle where the cue ball's not moving into the 8. A slight angle going to the right here, but should be able to use the long rail to straighten the pot out. Oh, didn't have the whole pocket. Fooled us there, George.
He played a nice safety. He took away the kick, but he didn't take away the rail. Yes, he did. He took away the rail first shot, too. He's up against the ball there. Now he's playing the rail first as a safety. Let's see which way.
Cutting the 3 into the 8.
Do you?
Try to use the 5 as a blocker.
I was kind of looking at that. I was thinking he might use the 5 as a blocker with the 3 ball up against the 8. I mean, the cue ball up against the 8. But he's left a piece of it. Nothing offensive.
Yeah, Amoroto can move the cue ball towards the 9 here. Mainly trying to create blockers with the 4 and the 5. 4's got to get there. I think it might have. No. Negative reaction from Amoroto, so it looks like he has left the angle here for Homan.
It looks like he left him a rail first.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not sure you can go straight at it. These view, yes, he's going rail first. This is a decent percentage shot. I'd say it's, gosh, maybe 50-50.
You know what? He's not going to even try to kick it in the top right. He's going to try to stick the cue ball behind the 5 here more.
Cagey, very cagey.
Yeah. Experienced shot there from Homan. Looks like he's got it as well.
Yeah, like as you say, he would have been going all in, going rail first on the game. This afforded him a shot at a safety.
Yeah, that's 25 years experience on the Pro Tour there. Some players would have taken it. It's not wrong to take it, but he knew for his percentages that was the better play. Did leave it though, George. Looked like he had him covered. Tough roll there for Thorsten. Seven balls right in the way of the main path towards the 6. Just have to get the angle right coming back here. Nicely played and looking like Hill in the first set here. Straight back drawing angle on the 8 will work. Playing the 8 in the right middle will work. Preference here. I don't know if he has the angle.
He
Just
might
barely,
be able
maybe.
to use. Yeah, just barely. He might be able to use a lot of high right English, and no, it's going to come down. We'll see what he does here. Yeah, he was able to use the high right and get up there. In fact, too much.
Out for the 10. Oh, mistake from excuse me, Amoroto at the end of the rack.
You know what? It surprises
Make a
me that
jump.
Chua is not in this.
Yeah, me too.
Big break. Big break for Torsten. And the first set goes to Torsten Homan from Germany. Mohamed Sufi. Up a set, and we're back in action. I'm reading off scores and didn't see the action. Eric, you should have said something. I almost got through him.
Missed one break. 2 balls down here. Shot on the 1 for Amoroto. Nicely through the 3, and the rest of the rack looking great. You have to get the cue ball over to the right side of the table for the 8th. But other than that, very elementary position here. Just the kind of table he needed after an unexpected mistake in game number 6 of the first set. Could get either angle onto the left long rail, or with the cue ball going to the short rail, or with the cue ball going to the long rail first. Just staying on the right side kind of here is okay. Could go over to the other side. Just a little more into the angle. Good shot. So he can come straight back past the side pocket into the short side of the 9. Yeah, drawing angle was going to draw back into the 9 off the long rail. And he got into one spot he couldn't get here. I mean, it's misjudged. You have the 3 feet on the same line where the cue ball would have been okay. But a little unlucky at the same time.
Well, I think you called it, Eric, when you said go to the short side of the 9. And he was trying to go to the other side. Maybe he was trying to go to the short side, but he didn't get there.
Yeah, I think he had just the slightest angle going to the left. It's a good shot.
Yeah. This is like a shot here.
Kind of, yeah. Big shot for Thorsten.
I thought he might play this. I thought he might play this shot. Too tough to try to get behind the 10. Too tough to play safe. Just try to make it. He didn't. If it rolls past the side, he'll be happy. But it's a fairly straightforward bank shot.
Yeah, he'll be banking at this here. Got it.
And by making that bank shot, and up also. I believe is the winner's qual, which we won't be doing.
One ball has a pocket here. Looks like he's going to be forced to be playing the 2-10 combo. I think the cue ball's playing to the left of the 6. Play it with some right spin and get over the right side of the table. Yeah, following angle was going a little too far left, so knew he couldn't get right over. Nothing offensive here, but he didn't have much else, so chance to get Amoroto in a bad spot. Well, it's going to be a little short.
Go. Still, that's a tough combo.
Yeah, Kyle calls it immediately.
Keep in mind, it is not a win. The 10 ball will be respotted if it's made. Yeah, when you're 7 feet away with a cue ball and about 1.5 feet or 2 feet away with a object ball to object ball, that's a tough combo.
Yeah, even with the 10 that close to the pocket, it's just so hard to feel the exact targeting there. Chance for Thorsten now to level up the score in set number 2. Straight enough where he can hold just to the right of the 6. Didn't want to be over top. This one a little tougher. Well, he's around it. Choice of side or corner. Looks like he's drawing back into the right side of the table. See how many times these pros choose the into the angle path? 7's a little further from the... Yeah, like 7's a little further from the bottom left. But always looking for a pass where the cue ball's traveling along the line of position. Allows you to kind of be a little more variable on your speed.
Yeah, Thorsten's seeing the ball very well.
Yes, quick around the table. Confident body language.
Haha, decisions. I hate the shot. You can't decide whether to play it to the corner or to the side.
Yeah, he's going side here.
I'll give you some more in a little bit.
Yeah, that Massiel match interests me. 2 of the best young players in the game. 10 ball going down this time. One ball could be running to the 3-8. He was able to avoid it. Created some good distance. Have to judge this one with a fair bit of left spin. Not enough left. Bit of emotion there from Amoroto. Things just not quite going his way in this match.
Well, I can't recall him playing in this format before, so I don't think he quite understands how fast you can get back into a set with a little bit of even with a 3-0 lead.
Sure, that's all a major thing in the Pro Billiards series, just kind of keeping your cool and just waiting for your chances, because you're never more than 4 games away from winning the set. So it's not like
Exactly.
Overcoming a 6-0 lead, which is a very long shot proposition. Looks like Thorsten's thinking about just getting below the 3 here and playing safe behind the 8. Just thinking about exactly where he wants the cue ball, where he can play a real good trap on Amoroto. He actually could go into it too. Not much can go wrong if he does. Opened it up. Possible combo.
Well, I think he's forced himself into shooting it.
Again, with the experience there, knowing that
with the cunning. Very well. Yeah. Very well done with the cunning shot.
Amoroto created some distance with speed here.
He might have a window.
Yeah, he might. I don't think to pocket it. But even if you can hit any part of the ball here, better than kicking at it.
Oh, look at his cue ball. He's working it so well.
Wow. Yeah, he's played some good safes in this match. No rail. That's 2 fouls in this rack. Of course, they have to be consecutive fouls. So Thorsten will be looking for a way to play offense. 4 ball's pretty blocked by the 8th.
I was going to say if he can get just above the 5, and he did perfectly. But the 5 is going to have to bank.
I think he can go over to the same pocket. He can play the cue ball over to the right long rail and back between the 5-9. Just short of pace.
Yeah, just a little harder. You're right. He could have gone there. Safety again, or is he going to pocket the ball? Safety again.
Got him again. Left the jump this time.
And you have to keep in mind, folks, when you hit a ball, there has to be rail contacted after contact. And I say that because of the 3-ball foul on Amoroto there. Amoroto, excuse me. And Amoroto would be pretty good on the rocks right now.
Made the 6 and got on the 5 here. Turning point in the second set. Homan had Amoroto in a bad spot here a couple times, but getting back to the favorite position. Just checking to see if the 8 passes the 9. Looks like it might not. Can play it in the side if he has to. Pretty far from the side though and pretty sharp, so he'll be doing all he can to find some other position. Good shot. A little overhit. Still hold the cue ball.
Oh,
yeah.
And a gift for Homan.
Yeah, just tried to hold the cue ball a little too much. That's a couple mistakes at the end of the rack now for Amoroto. Uncharacteristic.
A 2-1 lead.
Three more pretty much guaranteed balls to get on the hill now.
One game away from blanking out Kyle Amoroto in sets and taking it in straight sets.
Get it, not get right behind it. And Thorsten's going to have a good chance to get him behind the 9-10 here. See how strong of a jumper Amoroto is. Not quite as strong as Federer, of course. I think he would have brought the jump cue and not even considered the kick.
Cue ball.
And it's gone off in the corner.
What a break for Thorsten. One game away, open table.
Yeah, no real problems. Even on the 9, if he has to take the combo, he can. He'll avoid it, try to avoid it.
The 8-ball's there to give him a straight in shot. He lines up straight in on the 9-10. You take the combo and you're still straight in on the 9.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Less cue ball movement. Well, if Thorsten's able to make it through these last 5 balls, he's put together a great match. Only one miss ball. Completely on point with all his safes.
Oh, perfect angle to get on the 8. Anything but on the rail here with the cue ball. And he'll get nice. If he can put the cue ball where the 6 is now, he's in business. More than business. Oh, he bumped it.
Yeah, he had a little too much angle. He's going to go across now.
Yeah.
Might not have necessarily played for this angle, but now that it came up, he'll be okay with it. Two balls to complete the victory here.
And Thorsten Homan defeats Kyle Amoroto of the Philippines to move into a loser qualification match.